the investigator comes. And I didn't lie. I was like, yeah, I'm doing dope. Yeah, I'm breastfeeding. She like stopped what she was doing and went and got formula and was like, you cannot breastfeed.
What's going on, y'all? It's your favorite podcast. Your boys from Built by the Red Stick are back in the studio. Ronnie LeDuff, Michael Oakley.
102.
102.
102 is like a Jeezy album. Thug Motivation 102, baby.
Yeah. You know what we missed, bro?
Me?
No. Episode 98, we could have named it 98 Degrees.
And especially with these old school nostalgic songs coming back out, like the little trending TikTok dances.
Or we could have, when we get to episode 2000, we need to say the dynamite.
2000? You think we're going to get them?
I know we're going to.
I'm going to cut my hair. That's breaking news.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I'm cutting my hair.
No, you're not.
I am. You heard it? I'm telling
you.
No,
you're
I'm
not.
my hair, dude.
Why?
July 11th.
Why?
So I've been thinking about cutting it. You really want to know the truth? All right. Every time I cut on the news, somebody look like me doing something stupid. That's the truth. So and then I'm finna be 40, bro. I'm finna be 40. And so a lot of people don't know this. And we're going to get to you. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to show. But I grew my hair. It was a personal reason. I grew my hair because every time in the past when I grew my hair, I ended up on drugs, again, bad on drugs or in jail. I've been doing it for 7 years now. So I proved my point. I'm at the point where I'm ready to cut it off. And our barber, my current barber, your ex-barber, he is battling cancer right now. He's in remission, but now he got to go through a procedure, and he got to go through chemo, and he got to cut all his hair off. And his hair, you know how long his hair is.
No.
So in solidarity for my bro Joe,
yes, Lord,
cutting my hair off July 11th.
July 11th.
It's gonna be a new me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
To switch from Ronnie, y'all make sure to I'm just playing. That's cool as shit. I can't believe you're cutting your hair though.
I know, bro. Even Samson had
We
to
didn't
cut
even
his
have
hair at one point.
We didn't even have a discussion about
You
this.
still pull on it before I cut it? Not like that, bro. That was weird.
Pause.
Start the show. God.
Listen, y'all done good. Listen, we got our Patreon out there. Y'all make sure go give us some follow on Patreon.
Donations.
We have 3 tiers. Feel free to pick whatever one. It's just a way to show support for us. Other ways you can support us, go ahead, give us a follow. You know what to do. Smash the subscribe button.
Smash it.
Give us a like.
Like it.
Share that thing.
Share it.
And look, listen.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring, and if you ain't sharing, we ain't caring.
We ain't caring. Engage. The negative comments, they had me so sensitive and in my feelings, I couldn't take it.
But bring them on.
Oh my God, it was so bad, bro. I'm sensitive. Lord have mercy.
But you can leave bad comments.
Dude called me a dumb black F.
He did. That was
God.
That was a little rough. But if you sit in your mom's basement and type negative things on people's social medias, congratulations.
Words
I hope you have the day you deserve. Ronnie, quick word from our sponsor, and then we'll be right back.
Yes, Lord.
And just like that, we're back.
We back.
All right.
We back.
Your phone's vibrating.
That ain't my phone.
You stupid. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got a good episode for you. Number 102.
True.
This is a true episode.
102 with the true. Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
All the way from True TV. Listen, but as always, we've got not just the best, not just the greatest,
Or the finest.
We've got
The healthiest.
Mr. Shakeback himself.
Ooh, Lord.
Mr. You can find him in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
The best hype man on both sides of the Mississippi. The one, the only, Mr. Ronnie LeDuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gym rats and creatine heads.
Woo!
We got a big one today. All the way from Ponchatoula, Louisiana.
All the way from P-Town.
Some may even call her the CrossFit Queen.
CrossFit Queen.
Some may even say she's going to be CrossFit Champion 2027.
2027 CrossFit.
Some would say she posts a lot of Get Ready With Me videos.
Get ready with her.
Some would say she's always with her kids.
Always with her kids.
Some would say she was finna do something bad to her boyfriend until they stopped her.
Boom, boom,
she realized it. But seriously, so, I got to do my research, right? I be having to look this person up.
Research.
Hey, man, persistence is key, right? I'm talking positive energy.
Positive.
We had to have.
You had to.
Living that life that we live,
Just walk.
we had to have.
Walk it like she talking.
Yeah, a girl's.
Girls girl.
I thought that meant lesbian, but then I found out it don't, so I can use it freely.
Yeah.
She's a girl's girl.
Just supporting her queens.
Supporting her queens.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. Fix your crown, queen. Oh,
Straighten that thing up.
I haven't got a chance to hear her story yet, but we're about to.
Yeah, we
and
are.
I'm sure that her story's gonna be filled with laughter,
Powerful.
tears, joy, excitement, all the way straight out the CrossFit gym. We have Miss Katie, no lie, true.
No lie.
By the Red Stick Building, let's give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go, baby.
Whew. All right.
That was a good one.
I do some stalking.
That was I love it. Though.
It's the Celsius, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Powered by Celsius,
Powered
not
by
sponsored.
Celsius. No, not
Let me have
sponsored.
my G though, because y'all don't, they don't give us no type of love.
What I'm smoking? Oh, this Grape Rush. I said smoking. What I'm drinking, Grape Rush.
Welcome, Miss Katie. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks
And
for
she was
having
so
me.
excited. I reached out, reached.
Reached.
I reached out. She was like, "Pfft,
What did you just say?
boy, I'm stupid.
Retched out.
Boy, look, bro. I was just asking, bro.
So before we get started, tell the people who you are and where you're from.
My name is Katie True. True story. I
Lord.
am from Ponchatoula, Louisiana, Strawberry Town.
Woo! Strawberry festivals. Isn't that where the Strawberry Festival is?
Yeah, my
Yep.
baby will be a strawberry queen. Well, she actually has been a Ponchatoula Strawberry Queen before, but I'm talking about like the actual Strawberry Festival Queen. We're going to get it.
So I love these fruit videos with Strawberlina. She's always cheating and getting cheated on and like ruining people's marriages. So when I hear Strawberry Fest, I just think about Strawberlina. Shout out
I don't
AI
even know
Fruit
who that
Videos.
is.
I don't know what that is.
Go
Never
type
heard of
in-
her.
Go type in AI Fruit Videos on TikTok. You will get stuck.
Stuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, cool. So,
AI fruit videos.
Dude, it's fruits doing human stuff.
Okay.
Jesus. So let's dive right into it. What was life like growing up for Miss True?
Well, my parents was always separated, so I grew up in a broken home. I really lived with my grandma. My mom was a hairdresser. She worked 9 to 9, and my dad was just chilling, doing whatever. So I could go to his house whenever I wanted, like getting off the bus, I could pick, go to Lee's Landing or go to Robert. So yeah, but it was definitely, my mom is an alcoholic.
Okay.
You know, she's battling cancer right now. She's had it zapped a few times. Won't quit drinking. But we love Granny, and she definitely helps me watch my kids because I have 3 of them. So we're thankful for Granny. My dad passed away in 2006 when I was 16 in a
Damn.
car accident. And he was always like, here 1 second, gone the next. He rode Harleys. My daughter's name is Harley, my 10-year-old. After him, we buried him in Harley-Davidson clothes. So he was a wild one.
Hell yeah.
Definitely a rageaholic. I didn't really see the abuse with my mom because they wasn't together, but I definitely watched him and my stepmom fight a lot. But he never put his hands on us.
So how were they separated from the time you were born, or?
Yeah.
So they was never like together.
No.
Okay.
There's a story my mom says whenever she was pregnant, he put her hands on her for the last time. So,
Said,
yeah.
Oh, so before you was born, they was together. Then they.
Okay, so really, she
Yeah,
even,
yeah. Here we
it gets
go.
better. Okay, so my mom, I was a mistake. I was an accident.
a blessing.
My sister, we're 7 years apart. Okay, so and then me and my little brother are 6.5 years apart. You know, and that's my
this
my
started-
stepmom is his mom.
Oh.
Okay, so my sister wanted my dad over to have dinner, and my mom invited him over for summer pork chops, and that is the night I was conceived. They was not together. So yeah,
Them pork chops wasn't the only thing I fried that night.
right, right. But that's the true story. She tells me that. So
Pork
Yeah.
chops.
they was never really together.
And so you were kind of raised by your grandmother.
Yes, every core value I have in my body is from that woman. She was actually my godmother too when I got baptized, and the Catholic Church fought it and said she was too old, but
Dang.
was.
And
Made
so
it
the cool thing, I know this episode dropping like this Friday, but today as we shooting this is Granny's birthday.
Yes.
Which you thought it was special that you got the opportunity to come here. So happy heavenly
Absolutely.
birthday, Granny.
Yeah, she passed away October the 7th last year. So this
Okay.
is the first one without her. She would have been 96. She was 95, still cooking and cleaning every single day.
That's awesome.
She crocheted. She
Crochet. That's
Only
braids.
with like 4th grade
Oh.
education, but she had 6 kids, and I mean, she cooked and cleaned her entire life. She deserved way more than what she ever got.
Yeah.
Definitely a hard-working, stubborn woman.
Absolutely.
You know.
Damn.
So, as you're going through this childhood, getting raised by grandmother, mama's working all the time, and then an alcoholic. Dad is kind of fly by the seat. I don't know when I'm going to get him. When was that moment that you started trying to seek, and it doesn't have to necessarily be drugs or alcohol or whatever, but when was you started seeking comfort outside of either a family role or, you know, your something else, like some external validation?
When my dad died, I was 16. So, and I was like living in Texas at the time. So 6th grade till the end of my sophomore year, we lived in Texas, White Oak, Texas.
Oh, White Oak?
You know Tyler, Texas?
Oh,
White
Tyler.
Oak?
Okay,
So
okay.
it's right next to there.
Got you.
Little bitty town. Love it. It changed me because I was like failed 6th grade and then went there and started making straight A's and loved school. I was on the 18 volleyball and basketball. I was also on varsity basketball and volleyball my freshman
hoop.
year.
You can hoop?
So I
can
quit
hoop.
everything when he died. And then we moved back because my sister was pregnant with my nephew who's 19. And my mom was going to be a grandma, and my grandma was getting old, and my dad just died.
So you lived in
So-
Texas with your dad?
My mom.
Your mom, okay.
Yeah.
And so
For
your
6 years.
and your dad was still down here?
Yeah.
Okay. And so your dad passed away, and just everything. I'm done with it.
Yeah.
I don't have a reason.
Yeah, I quit playing sports. I even had to retake English too, my junior year, because I was just like done with everything basically.
English 2, your junior year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was your sophomore year too, but I wasn't
Well, I
gonna say it was
failed
your
sophomore. It happened in
Oh.
sophomore.
Oh, okay.
Like the 2nd semester.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got you.
my bad, my bad.
It's okay. I had to go to summer.
Don't beat me up. We know you like to fight now. Shut up.
I had
Show
to-
show.
I had to go to summer school every year for English.
Dang, and still can't speak it.
Still,
I'm talking about rich.
yeah. Look, one time I was in Spanish class, and my teacher told me that I needed to drop Spanish because I had a hard enough time learning English. I swear to God.
Dude, history and English. I mean, history and science kicked my butt in school.
I did good in history.
Yeah, I loved history.
Because it was all about y'all. I was confused.
So 16, Pops passes away, and you move back to Louisiana.
Which also didn't put me in a good environment. My sister, 7 years older than me, was working 2 jobs and selling like pounds of weed out of her closet.
Hell yeah.
So I was around everything. You know, the first time I ever did acid was with Tori. The first time I ever did an opiate was with my sister.
Y'all got
No.
the same last name?
Yeah.
She's
Tori
still in
True.
Texas?
No, she's out in Bush, actually.
Bush?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Bush, it's like Covington, Mandeville,
Bush?
Washington Parish. It's in the middle of nowhere.
How you
Have you ever
spell
heard of
that?
Bogalusa?
Yeah, I heard of Bogalusa.
Okay, so it's like in between Mandeville and Bogalusa.
It's like B-U-S-C-H?
Yeah.
Or B-U-C or B-U-S-H?
B-U-S-H, Bush.
You heard of that before?
Never.
Really?
I've been living in Louisiana my whole life.
Yeah. And it's like 2 peas in a pod. So she was 24 when my dad died. I was 16. My little brother was 9. And she kind of lost her mind after that. I mean, she graduated from high school with gold cords around her neck and went to college at Southeastern for 4 years and was on the dean's list while she was doing all of this, and then literally lost her mind.
So it,
mean,
it sounds
literally.
like even though y'all...
I have more abandonment issues from my sister leaving me than like my dad dying, you know,
Really?
because I always thought she was going to be there for me. And
Wow.
there was a moment in time I wouldn't even went to her grave if she would have passed away, you know, like it was that serious.
Damn. So it sounds like, though, even though you grew up in a broken home, y'all still had a good relationship with your dad.
Yeah.
Like, he still
absolutely.
made
I
time
have
for
him on
y'all.
such a good pedestal,
Okay,
you know.
okay.
I have a bunch of tattoos that are all representing him. My daughter's name is after
Yeah,
Harley. Like
yeah,
everything I do, he's in the back of my head.
yeah.
He's a great man.
So when did life? So I mean, obviously it starts taking a downturn there. You quit. What starts happening for you? Where does this? So you're selling, or are you selling weed? You particular?
No, I was just a user, never a seller.
Oh.
Always consumer.
So you started smoking weed at 16.
But it was always around me. Yeah,
Yeah.
smoking weed, Xanax, and Adderall, going back and forth.
It's a hell of a mixture.
Yeah.
Xanax.
You don't know if you coming or going.
Yeah, but Xanax stories make for some good ones. I know you got some good. You stole shit from Walmart.
They ain't had no Walmart out there where they was at.
It was a trip to go to Wally World. It was like a
bet.
whole field trip, you
I
know?
bet.
Jesus.
The only reason I say that is because I went to a faith-based program in Benwilla, Texas, which is not too far from
She's
Tyler.
not in Benwilla,
But
Texas.
she wasn't too far from Tyler.
She's not in Texas at this point.
When she started smoking, she was in
No,
Texas.
Her dad died when she was 16.
Look, watch.
Yeah, okay, so
Watch.
I was, yeah.
Thank you.
They had,
Go ahead.
I mean, I actually did meth down there too.
Lord. We
Hayden,
left that out.
The
Hayden,
Xanax made her
Charlie,
forget.
and Tawny and Emily. I mean, we all had our little crew, and
Wait, say their names again, because they was contributing to underage.
they're in Texas. I mean, Tawny passed away, R.I.P. But
probably minors
the rest
too.
of them, yeah, they're out there. They're out there. So I started smoking cigarettes and weed when I was 16. This was
Okay.
still in Texas, okay?
Yeah.
My mom literally started buying me packs of cigarettes, all right? And then she was smoking the blunts with us, okay? One time, it wasn't meth, it was Coke. And I had a line, and I was like, hey, you want to hit this? And she thought it was a blunt, but I lifted up the paper, and my mom did indeed, like, take the line and just started cleaning the bathroom. But all my friends were shocked. Like, it was the party house. She never really said no. Everybody came over to my house, chilled type situation, you know? Then I moved back to, it was February, right before my 17th birthday. We moved back
Okay.
to Louisiana. But
So-
I was around my sister.
And that's-
There was nothing
okay.
changed, you know? It was that type of environment.
Did Momon that you looked up to or respected, or if you didn't at this time, did she ever try to intervene and be like, hey, you going down the wrong path? Like, that's not what you want.
You know, no. Mama just cooked and cleaned at her house. She always welcomed me whenever I came there. I did live with her for a little bit. And I was like drinking every single day of the week. There's always something to do in Hammond. We was at Wise Guys on Sundays. And she's still cooking for me breakfast and like folding my clothes and everything. One time the sheriff came there to serve me papers. I don't know for what, but she was like, she ain't here. Mama got my back. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, ride or die.
One time, me and Tori were fighting in her living room, and she took my side and was like trying to hit my sister with the phone before she called the cops on her.
Hell yeah.
Tori was beating you up.
So yeah,
You was
I
beating
learned
up
how to
Tori,
fight.
I know.
No, I learned how to fight from her.
Okay.
I've seen her knock out like plenty of dudes randomly and females, and I was actually scared to fight her when it first happened. But I graduated on a Monday, and we fought that Friday. I'll never forget it.
What were y'all fighting over?
I don't even know. I can't even remember.
Just the siblings quarrel.
I didn't get my driver's license until I was 19.
Man, you was failing at everything, huh?
So look, this is another crazy story. I was in 4th grade, and my stepmom called me a Heinz 57 baby. So I went to my mom, and I was like, what does that mean? And she wanted to go beat the shit out of her, which I don't really know what happened, but we went and got a DNA test, and my name got changed to True because it was my mom's last name, okay? So Hurricane Katrina came through, washed all of that away. My dad died in 2006, and for whatever reason, my name was my mom's on my birth certificate, but True on Social Security. And it would have been easier for me to go back to her name, but I fought it because True is a badass last
Yeah.
name. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't get my license until I was 19.
So what
because
is
of
a
that.
Heinz
I was
50?
just
Yeah,
about to
what
ask,
is a
I don't-
Heinz
You don't know who your
50?
daddy is. You're a mutt.
Dang.
That's fucked up. True
Ew.
story.
And your stepmom just told you that she was mad
Yeah,
at
I mean,
you,
I was
huh?
little. I don't really remember, but that's
Oh.
how the story goes.
So,
That's why I got
wait,
my
'cause
name
you saying
changed.
Heinz 57 got too many ingredients in it or
Right?
something?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get it now.
Yeah.
57.
I had somebody call one of my kids a zebra baby before.
That's just racist.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the closest I got to Heinz 57. That, bro,
I've been called the milkman's kid before.
that's everybody
Yeah.
been called that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even understand how bad it was until I told somebody what they said and they broke it down. And I was like, oh.
So, after you graduate high school, you're just living it up. No.
I did go to Southeastern. I got into
Okay.
college.
Okay.
With
Okay.
no driver's license.
Right.
Didn't even drive. They
No,
ain't got
okay,
buses no
so
more.
because I failed 6th grade, I graduated at 18. Like I turned 18 and then graduated.
Okay.
So I was a little behind. I've been a little behind.
You could have been driving
know
as
what
a
I'm saying?
sophomore.
Yeah, but I didn't. So anyway, yeah. I went to Southeastern for like 3 semesters.
Okay, year and a half.
But I was partying, and my grades just was slowly declining, you know. And that's really like the first time I ever felt like a failure.
What was your major?
Criminal justice.
Oh, and well, why is
Criminal
that?
justice. Everybody's being a nurse. I didn't want to be a nurse, you know.
It
So
seems like every drug addict at some point
Yeah.
either gets it when they get sober and they try to get into criminal justice, or while they was getting high, they was trying to get into criminal justice.
Yeah.
What led to that? Like, what side were you going in on criminal justice?
I don't even know, you know.
Just sounded good.
Yeah.
That
Right,
sounded good.
right.
Sounded
It
good,
literally just
yeah.
sounded good. I was happy to be there.
I went
That's a true story.
I went to BRCC for 3 semesters.
That's a long time too.
I mean, they were all different semesters and never consecutive,
oh,
and I never finished one of them. But hey, so do you get kicked out of school or just drop out?
I just dropped out.
Just dropped out.
Really get kicked out. You
Yeah.
know.
And then what? Then what? What goes on? When's the big fall off?
That was it. That's the first time I ever stuck a needle in my arm. I was 24.
Okay.
So and it wasn't opiates either. It was coke.
whoo.
Hear the train coming.
Yeah, it was crazy because you could taste it in your mouth. It's different when you shoot
It
up
took
anything
my
else.
breath away the first time I did it, dude. I was in the mirror like,
It's
Yeah.
a hell of
it's
a
intense.
Yeah.
We not romance here. We do not romance or fantasize drugs, ladies and gentlemen. We just share our experiences so that you do not have to go and do that. Do
What?
not
It's just
try
that it's
this
cool
at
because you don't
home.
taste anything else. Like if you do too much meth, your eyes go blurry and the back of your neck gets hot. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do too many opiates, you're just gonna black out and OD. But like
Yeah.
I did think it was cool because you could taste it straight in your mouth. Like you just put the whole bag in there. It's
Yeah.
so weird.
Yeah.
But
So
anyway.
what led to you thinking it was a good idea to stick a needle in your arm?
The people that I was around, again,
Yeah.
I was actually going to the methadone clinic also at this time. And it was for no reason. Like, nothing happened to where I got on prescriptions. It was literally the people that I was around, you know? Are you going to take 10 Percocets or are you going to do something hard?
Right.
And my friend was, like, stripping in New Orleans, and she's the first one that gave me heroin, you know? I was staying in Hammond in this little red house with my cousins, and they were twins, Melissa and Carrie. And Carrie was like an ex-Marine, just moved back from like West Virginia out of a divorce, and was working at the Walmart distribution center. And I got him fired from there because he started smoking weed with me, you know. And
So you got him fired?
yeah,
Like he failed the
passed away
drug
a
screen,
few
like Sheen
years
told.
ago too.
Oh
like
my
RIP. I
God.
got a lot of guilt because the first time he ever tried heroin was with me, and his sister was in recovery at the time, like in this
His
house.
twin sister?
Yes. Yes. And she's like married, you know, still sober,
Yeah.
and like she got sober before me for sure. But that was a crazy time living in that house.
You're really good at finding enablers. Nobody ever calls you out on it?
No. And I still think even if I was to relapse today, nobody would tell me what to do or how to do it. Fast forward, I mean, I was pregnant doing dope with my second pregnancy.
Yeah.
And I really wish that I could have been that pregnant girl in treatment, you know? But like my pride and ego, there's no way I would have walked in.
And you was using like opiate, like in the arm, IV using.
Yeah. Yeah, I failed for 8 different things when we did that drug test.
So you weren't ever.
So with Harley, who's 10, I was on Xanax, weed, and methadone. And it was like 40, 50 milligrams, like daily at that point.
Damn.
And I've been wanting to get pregnant. My nephew was 10. He was now 19. My grandma's like, you're so stressed out about it. It's never going to happen. I was like on the depot shot for like 7 years and then got off of it and didn't have a period for a whole year. So I didn't even know if I could have kids because that was messing with me. And I kind of just gave up. And then I got pregnant. And then I was crying because I was on methadone, weed, and Xanax. And I was like, what do I do, you know? And the Xanax and weed really wasn't that bad. But they told me
Methadone's a mother.
they told me not to get off of it.
Yeah.
And I was 20 weeks pregnant. And I still was like putting a drop on my tongue, however much that is, like 5 milligrams. I don't know. Just because I was on the floor doing like snow angels because of my restless legs. That's really what
20
got
weeks
me.
pregnant or 20
Yes.
weeks sober? 20 weeks pregnant. Okay, you said 20 weeks sober. I was
So,
like, huh?
and nobody helped me with that. My baby daddy doing methadone around me, his mom handing him a whole handful of Xanax to go sell. You know what I mean? My mom trying to pass me the fucking weed pipe, you know? Like, I did it with God and me. I didn't even know what recovery was because I used to make fun of people going to treatment in jail still, finding God at the same time. Like, that's just what it was. And when I had Harley, I was so ready for them to take the blood out of my arm, you know? And then with my second pregnancy, so I breastfed too. Like I remember my sister having my nephew, and she had a joint rolled up waiting for her out in the parking lot, and I was like, "Am I gonna be like that?" And I wasn't. And she was born April the 7th. 10 days later, I turned 26. It was my birthday, and I still didn't get loaded. You know what I mean? And I was breastfeeding, and I breastfed for 6 months straight, and I solely stopped to stick a needle in my arm. And it was like the worst spree I'd ever been on after that, you know, because we were doing meth, we were doing heroin. There was no more methadone clinic.
Yeah.
At least that keeps you straight because you're going to a doctor.
Right.
So it was just, and I always wanted a boy. You know, I have so much guilt because when I did get pregnant with Tom, like, it's what I always wanted. And it just, there was not one part of me that even wanted to quit or stop. I didn't even go to the doctor until I was 23 weeks pregnant. And he was like moving inside of me. I was that far gone.
So the first, your daughter, Harley, when she was born, was there any consequences or no? Because you
No,
were
because
so
I was sober. I got off of it. They came and talked to
Okay,
me, and
that's
they was
right.
like, you know, we had this at the beginning, and
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, but I'm good now. You know, they didn't come for me. They didn't have no investigator. It all happened with my second, with my
And
son.
then
He
your
was the drug affected newborn.
okay. And so was he premature or anything or
I was
just
gonna ask that too.
He was due August the 18th, but came August the 4th. So he was a little early.
okay?
Not that much earlier. I mean, you still pretty much went full
Yeah.
term in medical.
And
Yeah.
so what was in his system when he was born?
He had amphetamines, methamphetamines. He had weed. There was Xanax, and
Jeez.
for whatever reason, MDMA must have just been in the dope.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Or it could have metabolized into MDMA, right? Or is that a ingredients where it have to be that? Because you know certain stuff metabolize and make you feel.
It was
yeah.
probably something in there in the dope or something.
Damn, Katie.
Yeah.
And so when that happens, immediate OCS case?
Yeah, no. So they let me take my kid home. They let me take him home from the hospital.
WPS.
They did. And then they came to my mom's house and they was like, don't do this, that, and the third. They gave me a whole list of things to do. I was breastfeeding delusionally while I was still on dope. I mean, as soon as they took the IV out of my arm, I went straight to the bathroom and shot dope up in it, you know? So he went to the NICU because he had fluid in his lungs.
Yeah.
Okay. And I still don't know if that's from the dope or like that can happen to you regularly, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
only held him for like 45 seconds and then they took him. And then I guess because I was guilty because I was on dope and a junkie, I thought that I like couldn't even go see him in the NICU or hold him, you know? I was never married, but I call her my sister-in-law. She was like talking to him like she thinks she can't go see him, like what's up, you know? And then I go in there and hold him for the first time and I'm falling asleep in the damn chair with him. So they're looking at me like, what is this bitch doing? You know what I'm saying? So he stayed, yeah, like he stayed in there for 7 days. And then we had to go to a little mommy and me room, like right next to it, right?
Yeah.
For monitoring or whatever. Okay, so then I go home and it was like a week the investigator comes and I didn't lie, you know? I was like, yeah, I'm doing dope. Yeah, I'm breastfeeding. She like stopped what she was doing and went and got formula and was like, you cannot breastfeed. You doing, you know? And they said, don't do this, that, and the third. One of them was like, not move out of my mom's house. And I went to my baby daddy's house, didn't listen to him. They didn't trust my mom anymore because she was like my watcher after that because she didn't immediately tell them that I moved out. So they come and find me and Tommy. And we were living next to his cousin's house. It was like a trailer, and his cousin lived in something next to his mom and daddy's house, okay? Never met this lady, all right? They said, they looked at Tommy, and they was like, all you have to do is take a drug test, and you can be the monitor. He straight up walks out the house and leaves me. Still to this day, I don't know where my baby daddy went, okay? So I literally walk a football field to this lady's house and knock on her door like, can you be my watcher, safety person, right? They still didn't take my kids away that day, okay? That resulted in us going to the Livingston substance abuse place, okay? My son's first haircut was a hair follicle test. And my daughter, 2.5, had to get a hair follicle test, okay? Me and Tommy both got piss test and hair follicle test, which he brought fake pee with him that I didn't know about, Okay?
Damn, Tommy.
So that's the on paper where I failed for 8 different things. Okay. My hair was like 86,000, 76,000, and Tommy's was only 56. And we're sharing the same spoon. So I already look worse than him on paper too, which I hate. Okay. And then I was swearing up and down nothing was in Harley's system. You know, it was only going to be in my babies because I was breastfeeding and, you know. But it came back. Whenever those test results came back is the day they came to my house, which was 9/11. Okay. Which just happened to be his sister's son's birthday. Grayson was turning 3, and we had already had the birthday party, but like his sister came to my house with DCFS on her son's birthday to get my kids from me, something we will never forget, you know, unfortunately. And I was just holding my baby, packing my bags, crying, packing their bags. Like, thank God they never went with strangers.
Yeah.
They didn't bring the cops. I was very cooperative. Even when the investigator first came, I was like, I put myself in this position. And she's like, what did you say? And I was like, I know this is my fault. This ain't nobody else's fault,
Right.
you know? Because you just don't see that a lot. People are in so much denial. It
Yup.
hurts. It hurts to listen and see.
Yeah.
So I had my 72, which was them saying I wasn't a fit mom and they needed to be taken away. And my caseworker was like, do you plan on going to treatment? And I was like, I wanted to be in there 4 days ago, bitch. I was so mean to him and rude to him. And I was like, fuck you. Which I did. 4 days later, on the 15th, like from the 11th to the 15th, I was calling. And it just so happened, Cindy Sears was my nephew's counselor. And she was a friend of my mom's. And we went to her house. And I was like, where do I go? Like, I didn't even know nothing about treatment. And she's the one that said Woodlake. You know, like
Got
Woodlake
another
saved
one
my
and
life.
done.
Woodlake saved my life. Miss Cassie in Woodlake saved my life. I still have a picture of my newborn and 2-year-old on the back. She signed it.
You want to hear a funny story about Cassie?
She saved my life.
She's amazing.
She is absolutely amazing. She opened up so many light bulbs in my head. It's insane. Like, I'm getting chills just thinking about that lady. I love her.
My
out, Miss Cassie.
4th time in treatment, Cassie was my counselor. And there was like this big thing that happened. And so we had like a community shutdown and all this shit. And we all got consequences. And so I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. And so I'm in her group room and I'm just looking out the window. It was in the did you go to Ethel?
Yeah.
So
in Ethel.
her group room was in the gym area. And so I'm just sitting there and I'm looking out the window. And so she goes, you ready to talk or you want to be a bitch all day? I said, who the fuck are you talking? But yes, Miss Cassie is the GOAT. I love her. She's amazing.
Yeah, she definitely did a big deal in saving my life.
And so what did they find in Harley's system?
Meth.
And was it from y'all smoking it around her, you think?
Yeah, so I don't know because like we wasn't cooking it, like I said, and we wasn't selling it. Always just consuming it, and we wasn't really smoking it because we were injecting it. Like, she had to find something on the counter being like eye level at 2.5, and just not noticing it, you know?
Holy shit.
One time that they came to my house, she was asleep on the floor, and they was like, damn, she's like knocked the fuck out, you know? And I just didn't pay any attention to it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just some guilt that I'm going to have for the rest of my life, you know?
Absolutely.
Because I really was like hard on there's nothing in her system. You know? But because of the environment, I mean, it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
And it is true, when you are breastfeeding, your newborn gets half of whatever you have. Like,
Absolutely.
my son's was 30-something thousand. I still have the paperwork to look at. And they immediately made us take him to the pediatrician to get him checked out. I mean, thank God nothing is wrong with him.
Yeah, for
And,
sure.
and so April 15th, you go to treatment or?
September.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So September, you go to treatment and you
September 15th, she started calling. September
No,
17th.
I went in. It was a Saturday.
So
I got
why
in.
you- I'm tripping. I keep thinking September 17th. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay.
And so you get there. What's that month like?
I literally still have the folder. I was counting days away from my kids
Yeah.
and the hours. I had this little notebook that I brought with me that I was journaling in before they even gave me an assignment, you know? I put my heart and soul into that shit.
Absolutely.
I really thought that I was just there to get my kids back, and I kept saying that. Kevin James told me I didn't love my kids, and I was like, fuck you, and almost got kicked out of education.
It happens. It happens.
It is true that fog clears, you
Yeah.
know? I also wrote my baby daddy a letter saying, like, we can't be together. Like, the only thing that's ever separated us is the disease of addiction, which sucks. He's in Angola right now. He calls Harley and Tom whenever.
He doing life?
No. He gets out actually in August, I think.
You excited?
I am. Hopefully, I don't want my baby's heart to break because she's 10. And it's really, really going to break this time if he doesn't do what he's supposed to do
Got you.
because he's still hero. So hopefully he gets into the Pearl Project because he's looking into that.
I got some connections over there too. If you need me to make a call, I know the director.
I really hope he does right, but he wants to get into that.
Y'all gonna end up back together?
I mean, he was my childhood crush.
Oh, are we rekindling relationships now,
He
Bill?
has another daughter who's 17 before my two, and her mom passed away when she was 18 months old.
So that mean ain't nobody in your way to stop it.
Yeah, and like, you know.
My bad, that was insensitive.
You
Bro,
know.
if they make a clip out of that, you gonna get ripped.
I know, bro. That was.
No, but she's with his sister.
Okay.
So, like, his mom passed away in 2021, but I mean, he never even was involved with Lexi. So.
Lexi is the deceased
sister.
Oh,
half-sister.
okay.
So,
So was he in there when all of the deaths happened, like mom and baby mama?
How long's he been in there?
3 years.
Oh, he going to Angola for a 6-year sentence?
Yeah. They moved him there for medical. Okay. He was in
Oh,
Tangier.
okay.
Originally, he got moved there for medical, but they just kept him there. Like, he ain't
Gotcha.
going nowhere until he gets out now. I
But
don't
he
know why.
do, like you say, he still have a relationship with them from there. Like he calls regularly, and
He does.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah.
And so your other two is by Tommy.
Yeah. My
Okay.
two oldest.
Wait, your two oldest by Tommy?
Yeah. The
So
7,
Tommy is the one in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
My
Tommy
new
was
baby is the baby daddy that is evil. walking
Okay,
with me.
okay, all right, okay.
Okay.
All right. We rooting for you, Tommy?
Yeah,
So-
we are. Sailor's dad just needs to. I don't even want to talk about it. He ain't worth my breath.
We're good.
So where the names come from with, what's your son's name?
Thomas Philip Thompson Jr.
The junior, okay.
I always wanted a boy.
Yeah, yup,
My
got you.
dad is Samuel William True, the junior, and my little brother is the third. Okay, so my dad was like big on tradition, big on a kid should have their dad's last name. I wanted a boy just so I could have a junior, like because of my
Heck
dad.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And where Sailor come from?
Sailor Jade. I almost made Harley's name Harley Jade because I've just loved that name my entire
Mm-hmm.
life. And Elise is my grandma's middle name. So Harley
Okay.
has Harley Elise, which is for my dad and my grandma, the two most important people in my
Yeah.
life. Like her name can't get more special. Thomas is my junior, you know. Sailor, I picked all my kids' names out too. I didn't care about the dad.
That was
They didn't
selfish.
Have no,
Selfish.
That
no
was
say so
selfish.
whatsoever. But
Yeah, we condemn women like you in the man's world.
Sailor, me and her daddy's been back and forth for the last 6 years. And I should have never went back, but I went back and then she was conceived. So it was unexpected. I never wanted 3 kids. And I was watching a TikTok and, you know, it said something about God is bringing you through like heavy water because you're a sailor.
Yeah.
Something like that. I can't remember the exact quote, but like in that
So your baby
moment.
name came from TikTok.
Yeah.
See what I'm
she
saying?
did.
TikTok.
Sailor Jade. And I
TikTok.
knew it was a girl from the get go. I don't even know how, but I was like, her name's going to be Jade.
Because you
sure.
probably had an attitude the whole time you was pregnant.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You about to have a 4th in August.
Jesus, bro.
What?
You always trying to
look
give
at her
people
face.
kids.
She know it's a possibility.
You always trying to get
Look at
somebody
that
kids.
face.
So I actually have this thing in my arm for 3 years. Like, we're good.
Man, that
It's-
don't
it's
mean all.
Nexplanon.
That dude
You should
finna
get it.
come home so fertile. That dude been in jail. He break the walls of Jericho down when he come home. You got to put CrossFit on hold unless they got a mommy and me.
So they come with me. Sometimes I'll leave them at the house in the morning now.
No, I'm
but-
saying when you have the one inside you, you're gonna have to be careful what you lifting and how you
No,
squatting.
I was working out 12 hours before I had Sailor, doing wall walks. You know what a wall walk is?
It's like a formal walk,
It's like where you lay on your stomach and walk backwards up against the wall.
laying
6
on
inches.
your stomach.
I mean,
You hearing this,
I didn't put
CPS?
pressure on it.
You hear
but
this,
You know
CPS?
what I'm saying? Yeah.
No,
We're
I'm
doing
joking.
crazy shit.
That is.
I
wild.
called my brother and it was a Sunday and I was induced on a Monday and I was like, I know I'm gonna lose my mind sitting in my house for 6 weeks not being able to work out, crying. I was like, please open the gym. And he did, and he came and worked out with me.
So your brother owned the gym.
No, but he was like part owner of like all of the CrossFit gyms I've been to, except the first one in Hammond.
Oh, that's dope.
Promoter, hype man, gets him in. You know what I'm
What's his
saying?
name?
Sam True.
Sam True.
Samuel True.
Okay.
6 foot tall, redhead. You can't miss him. He looks identical to my dad. Makes me love him even more.
Redhead
Oh,
lives
so you
matter.
got a great relationship with your siblings now.
Yeah, so it took my little brother 21 months of me being sober before he came back around because he is very like church. He was even a youth pastor.
Okay.
CrossFit. Never went down that road, thank God. And one day he was like, Like when we hung out, he was like, come to the gym. Come to the gym. Okay. So like the first time we started hanging out again, he's got me in the CrossFit gym and I'm like breaking 200 pounds, literally miserable in my own body.
you was
I
a
don't
big
even know
one.
how I got that big from sobriety. Yeah. Cause I walked into treatment 129. Okay. And I came out at 142. That's that shake back weight. I could have stayed there, but for whatever reason,
That was bad to say.
no, it is what it is. Like I have pictures.
I'm sorry if I offended you saying
No,
that. Like, looked at me like I was
because I have fat back pictures and people don't even recognize me. And I'm like, that's my back tattoo. Like, that is definitely me. That was me. Like 3 months after I started CrossFit, still. You know what I mean? And it was all me and CrossFit and my little brother, you know?
Yeah.
Showing
Shout
up
out
every
Sam
day,
True,
like,
man.
Yeah, he actually even paid for my whole first year. I went for free because CrossFit's expensive.
Is
know?
it really?
Yeah, and I'm like a single mom. I'm like, how am I going to pay for this? And he's
So how
like,
much
all
is
you got to do is
CrossFit?
show up. So right now I pay $135
A month?
a month.
Oh,
Some of them can get up to like 175. If you're a student at my gym, you can pay like 122.
and all CrossFit
Shout out to
people
him and
stuck up.
CrossFit. Brad, he was only charging me $88 because I was a single mom and they love me
that's
so
right.
much
He's
over there.
charging you
You know what I'm saying? But
That's high, bro.
yeah.
That is crazy. And all CrossFit, that's why they so stuck up and
But you-
bougie.
But you go and you have a coach telling you what to do and watching you the entire workout. You know, you're not just showing up and figuring out what you have to do. There's a program that you go by.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know what to do in a regular gym or how to use the machines. You know?
Yeah. Well, my wife a personal trainer, so I just strength train. CrossFit not for me. I never tried it. I just don't like the way it looked.
I mean, it's intense.
That's why I
You do
say
a
I don't always
lifting
way it
and then you
look.
do some kind of like high intensity, whether it's an AMRAP,
see, I
every
hate
minute on the
HIIT,
minute, as
bruh.
many rounds as possible.
Whew.
I hate the
You was
running.
doing, hit classes for a minute, huh?
Yeah.
Man,
That's it?
No.
Oh.
just hit.
Just hit classes. I enjoy like that type of workout though. CrossFits, hit training, circuit training.
Stuff to get your heart pumping.
That's what I enjoy that more than just going in the gym and lifting. I'm like you. Like I want somebody fucking yelling at me.
Telling me what to do.
let's
It's
go.
just so great.
And motivating, you know.
Yeah.
So you just take it back a little bit. You get out of treatment and
I thought they were going to hand me my kids back on a silver platter.
That's where I was going. How
You know?
long did that take?
Because of Miss Cassie, you know, I was sitting in her office and I had to take anger management on this case plan because I was so angry.
I can imagine.
And we were like on speakerphone and she was doing this. And I was like, I can't. Like, I was so lit. Yeah. And she's like, when you got your hand in the lion's mouth, be still. And that's the quote that's on the back of that picture
shit.
with her number. And I will never forget that. And I was like, what do I do? And she's like, you do whatever you have to do to get these kids back. And I was like, well, what is that? I don't know. And she's like, she
Whatever
put me
they
in
fucking
sober
tell you.
living. I mean, that's when I really fully surrendered to the AA program and whatever they were telling me to do, you know? And that's when I realized that I was there for me, not just to get my kids back also.
Absolutely.
How long did it take you to get them back?
448 days. It was December the 4th, 2019. So it was a little bit over a year.
That's not long at all, though.
I should have gotten them back at the year mark, though. I was never not working a case plan for them to not give them
pretty
back to
long.
me.
Is that long?
Yeah.
I thought it sounded like pretty quick.
Especially
Over
for a
it's like
first time.
15 months.
For a
you
first
know?
time, it's pretty long.
Yeah, when I was 3 months sober, though, the caseworker did come to my sober living, and they started coming to visit me there,
Yeah.
you know? But that's 448 days I can't get back.
Yeah.
I regret the shit out of it.
600
While
minutes.
we were, oh, go ahead.
DCFS also helped me get my first apartment, though, at the end of it. Like, they paid for the deposit and the first month's
Section
rent.
8?
No, it was those nice apartments right off the Satsuma exit. They're cute.
Oh, that's where the racist people be at.
No.
Yeah, I got ran off from that Chevron. I got ran off from that Chevron right there. When you get off on the Satsuma exit, the one to the right,
Nice apartments, though. Okay, that's not Section
ran
8.
me
They're
smooth
cute.
off
And
from them.
And they helped me get into them.
Were you in Baton Rouge, or you went to sober living and like that?
No, I stayed
area?
in Baton Rouge, thank God, the whole time. I didn't come back to Ponchatoula till after I started doing CrossFit with my little brother, like 3 years. Drove back and forth a lot because my kids stayed out there going to daycare, and my mom and Tommy's sister
That's
helping
what I
me.
was-
You know what I'm
How
saying?
did you stay away from him? 'Cause was he getting sober? Did he?
Yeah, so the first 4 years of my recovery, it was just helping him in and out of treatment
Yeah.
or going to jail one time these people called his sister and said she needed to go identify a body at North Oaks, and they had already resuscitated him and sent him to jail.
Damn.
So
Tommy
it's
be
been
thugging.
Thugging.
yeah, so he was actually sober when his mom passed away, though. It was like the very end of February, March, and I had him in my car while I was working for like 15 hours, serving, bartending, just so he could stay sober at the funeral. And then we went to the funeral, and then that night I actually went to the Life Center to tell my story for like a quarters meeting or something, you know? But that didn't last long, you know?
Absolutely.
It's only been like 3 or 4 months.
He old.
He's 39. He's 3 years older than me.
Hey.
So
You
when
know, so it's a good time for him to like start acting right.
Yep.
Especially because he went there for medical. We don't really
That's
know
why I
what's
asked, was
wrong
he-
with
that's
him.
why I asked, was
Kinda,
he
like,
old?
talking different on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm really praying for him this time.
We praying for you, Tommy.
Yeah.
So when you know, when we were off camera, you started talking about what you do for work. How did that come about? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I just started doing this in December.
Okay.
December the 8th, I just
Perimenopause,
started.
right?
Huh?
You say perimenopause?
What is that?
What she said she did?
Parent peer mentor, parent mentor,
Parent peer.
parent peer partner, or parent mentor.
Fuck.
I'm like, what is he talking about?
What the fuck?
So
Where did we get menopause? Where?
She talked fast, bro.
Nope.
I do and loud.
She
I'm
said
sorry. You got to keep up.
parent.
Trying to get it all in.
I heard perimenopause earlier. I did.
Nobody's going through menopause yet. Okay. So there's that.
Woo! Shit. Here we go. So
I have not ate nothing today yet.
neither have I.
Me either, actually.
What are we talking about?
we
We're
got
making excuses.
different stomachs then.
Yeah, we do.
Parent peer.
Yes.
Okay.
So I've been selling life insurance for the last 3 years, which my tax lady got me that job randomly right after I had my baby, postpartum, miserable, definitely postpartum depression, and she just handed it to me on a silver platter because she got promoted to manager. I was her first hire.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't have to jump through hoops. I went and took the test, passed it, legit. Okay, so anyway, in December, one of my high school friends, Evelyn, who is on the fostering side of things and just knows my story, sent me the Facebook post and was like, I think you would be a good fit for this. And I like sat on it for a day and prayed on it and was like, can we do 2 jobs with 3 kids and everything else? And
I did 6 jobs with 6 kids.
put my resume in, and so here we are. There's one other parent peer mentor, and it started in Lafayette, which is where we went and got our training from. And there's only like 6 of us in the entire state of Louisiana doing it. We have a meeting every Friday and talk to each other, which is really cool.
And so, what is your duties detail?
So specifically, so the family village.
Snitch.
No. So the family village, it started out the foster village, okay? And the owner, she was only helping like foster families and stuff because she's a foster mom herself, okay? Until she realized you need to help the biological parent.
Yep.
Also.
Yep.
So it became the family village. And then she got this contract with DCFS and needed us, which we have successfully been through a case plan ourselves.
That is so dope,
We
bro.
do support groups on Tuesdays and Thursday nights on Zoom for the parents, and we'll show up at court. We'll go to the family team meetings if you need support at visitation when you're visiting your kids. We also do a lot of concrete stuff, like anything you need for your child, we're going to help you get to set you back up. If you need a court outfit or new shoes for work, or I've gotten somebody an AA book, we purchased that. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring people to AA meetings. I have a few girls at the Nest Center right now. Have you ever heard of the Nest
Oh
Center?
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
send people there.
Okay,
Absolutely.
that's great. I never even know.
Yeah.
Where was that at? 8
Yeah,
years
see,
ago when I was
that's-
pregnant.
When I
You
found
know what
out
I'm
about it, I said
saying?
the same thing. I was
Yep.
like,
So Miss
That's
Emily at the
great.
Nest Center is who I deal with. They would sit next to us at the. Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we do parenting classes there also. For
That's
them
what's
because
up.
They have to have the parenting class in their actual case plan with the certificate and stuff.
You need to promote this more. I didn't heard.
Yeah,
This is almost
absolutely.
like
Me either.
recovery
I'd never even
peer
heard of
support.
the family village until I started working there.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yes, we help. Like your house could burn down, and we would help you get stuff for your kids. Any kind of child in need, we will help you. It doesn't have to be DCFS or
qualification?
case plan. You know what I'm saying? If you have kinship and you're just watching a child that isn't yours, we will help you.
I think foster parents are some of the most special people in the world.
Some of
Because
them are the most
sometimes I
sickest
don't
people
love
in the
my
world.
own kids.
Also,
That's
they
what
have their horror
But it's
stories.
hard for me to love my own kids sometimes. But the way the good ones, I know they got some sick ones that can take these kids in and love them as their own.
Yeah, that's
like,
the owner of the Family Village. Like, she gives me so much hope for
Yeah,
the
they
good foster
some special
parents out
people.
there,
And
you
to see,
know?
I mean, just to see you talk about it and the passion you have behind it, you could tell that's where you get your probably your income came from selling life insurance, but your passion and filling your heart is with that opportunity.
Oh, absolutely.
So how do you feel sleep at night selling death to people?
I'm not selling death to people.
That's what life insurance
It's
is.
an investment.
To
You're
death.
looking at it all wrong.
All right, help enlighten me, because I look at it as death.
No, it's the most important thing you can do for your
It
family.
is the most important insurance you should have, and people
For
don't
death.
have it. You know?
Okay, so when you
I
die,
got life insurance.
okay then.
I'm just helping give a perspective for people like me that look at it like that, though. I'm trying to get you some sales.
It's a legacy that you were given to your family.
Okay.
That's going to help them if anything happens to you, you know?
And what's the oldest you could be to get it?
Oh, I think like we do 85. That's it. You would want to get it before then, though.
Yeah,
it would
it
be
gets
really
expensive.
You
You're
know,
about to die.
right.
Selling
The
death.
older you get, the more expensive it does
you're
get.
selling-
But you can
Is it
invest
higher
on
for
it
black
young.
people?
No, it's not right.
Dude, I heard this. Listen, I'm asking you questions based off of stuff I heard. I want to debunk these
So
myths.
our underwriting, I need your driver's license and your social security number, and our
Okay.
underwriting gets all the information from there.
Okay.
We can tell what prescriptions you're on, if you use them regularly, how many hospital visits you've had. That's going to tell us if you're sick or not, which is a liability. You know,
Yeah.
every life insurance company
Smoking.
has a 2-year contestability.
Got you.
It's like a federal law. You know
They
what I
said
mean?
it was higher for black people because we're more prone to like high blood pressure and strokes and stuff like that, and our diets.
So we have a heart attack and a cancer policy for, it's just like extra in case you ever have a heart attack. That's income replacement, just like cancer.
Okay,
Couple more questions before we wrap it up.
we don't do that,
Yeah, I know.
especially me.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. You threw me off with that one. I wasn't ready.
6 of them old
man,
bitches. Come on, baby.
So, anything new coming up for you?
Anything new?
Breaking news type stuff. Other than August, we want you back on August. You and Tommy together.
I mean, the best thing that's happened recently is my daughter going into 5th grade, making the cheerleading team for the school. Because we've been on competitive cheer teams, but she had to try out for this one and made it. So I'm
Awesome.
super excited about
That
this
is
season
dope.
coming up.
You excited about spending that money, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I do it. Like, don't
Yeah.
ever tell me I can't either or it's too expensive, because watch me.
We're gonna
My
figure it
kids
out.
are going to be in it. I always wanted to be a sports mom. That's how I seen myself. I have my kids in pageants too, because I never was a cheerleader or in pageants. My mom made me do choir instead of, I want to play the
Catholic choir?
drums. No, it was just public school choir, but like,
Oh, my
instead of the drums, because it costs money to be in the band, she's like, you're doing choir because it's cheap. And my teacher told me I couldn't even sing. So, like, it's like childhood trauma. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah. First, last, or second to last. What's your why? Like, why do you reach out to people? Why are you supportive of people? Why you do the family mentorship? Like, what's your why that keeps you going every day?
Oh, man, I just want to give people hope. If I can give anybody some hope to just hang on, it does get better. Don't stop trying and fighting for your kids.
Absolutely.
Also, strong single women are out there. I'm one of them. It is possible to do it by yourself, too, you know?
And there are fathers out there that take care of their kids.
Come on.
There is.
Yeah, single
There is.
fathers. He talking about the single fathers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like the promo to a dating app.
And lastly, if somebody's going through, listening to this, they, relate to your story, what's some words of inspiration you would leave them with?
Words of inspiration. God's got you. He could and would if he was sought.
Absolutely.
I feel alone a lot of the times, but he is always with me. My church was even saying that this past Sunday. Like, you are
100%.
never alone, no matter how much you feel alone.
Michael Jackson said
I
that.
sit in church by myself. I went to court by myself. I go to CrossFit by myself. Me and my kids go out to eat by ourselves,
I went to
We're
the
just doing
movies
it.
by myself the other
That was
day.
weird as
That was
shit.
cool
That
as
was
shit,
weird. He
though.
took himself out
That's
to the
powerful.
movies.
It was
It's
so cool. I
powerful.
just
you
went-
get strength from doing stuff by yourself.
That's
you
why
know?
I say that is a superpower human strength that I don't have.
Show up. Don't be scared to show up.
Absolutely. And how can people find you, on social media?
Katie True. I have my TikTok.
Okay.
It's K True.
KTRETRUE. I mean, KTRUE.
TRUE.
TRUE.
Yeah.
Y'all go follow
True
Katie
story.
True on
Go
TikTok.
give her a follow on
Facebook or
Yeah, that's the
anything.
same on Instagram, and I've had the same Facebook since 2006, y'all.
Okay.
So there ain't a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
Only one Katie True.
Hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you coming. We appreciate you
Absolutely.
sharing. It was really cool to see you get motivated behind the parent mentorship, and that's an awesome service. What is
For
it
sure.
called again?
Family Village.
Family Village.
Village.
Do they have a website?
So we are working. They do have a website and
Okay.
they have a Facebook page, and
Okay.
we are working on getting them a TikTok up and running
Awesome.
also.
Awesome.
So
Look, if you're going through some stuff like that, and like she said, they can help you
foster
with
parents,
all kinds of
DCFS case
stuff.
plans, kinship.
Yeah, y'all
Yeah.
reach out.
Yes,
'Cause that's an
that's
awesome
a-
resource
that is a
that I didn't even know
super-
about.
yes,
so that's
super
super
awesome.
awesome.
Yep.
Ronnie,
My least favorite time.
I'm sorry we're here.
You do
bro.
this to me every week, bro.
I have to.
You let me down every week.
I have to. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm just as let down as you.
I don't believe you.
But I have to keep this train on the track.
You better keep on rolling.
I gotta keep us true to who we are.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, I stay true to the game and my last name.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Like Mike said, thank you again for coming on such short notice. From the bottom of our heart and the Built by the Ristic family, we really appreciate you getting vulnerable and intimate and allowing us in your life. We know that that's tough and difficult, so we definitely appreciate it. I'm sure somebody out there is going to reach out to you, or somebody heard your story and they related, and you was a part of saving a life. Whatever God got for you, he got for you. Nobody can take away from you.
Amen.
And to all my people out there, we love y'all. We see y'all. We appreciate y'all. We do this week in and week out for y'all, the country way. You all, y'all.
We don't do it for us.
We don't do this for us. You know what I mean? Like we say every week, we are real people with real issues that really want to help you find a solution.
Talk it.
No matter what you're struggling with, no matter how you look, no matter what you think you're going through, somebody had it worse and they made it out. That is the purpose of Built by the Reds, to invoke change through peace, healing, love, and understanding. We love having the tough, intimate conversations because we know that somebody out there can benefit from it. If you're somebody you know is struggling with drug or alcohol abuse or mental health struggles, or even need some parent peer support, going through a DCFS
There we go.
case,
There we
That's it.
go.
reach out to us. Man, that was a tongue twister.
My
I
God.
wasn't prepared.
I knew you
for
could
that.
get through it though. I
Bro,
did.
I did.
I
That was tough.
I like to see the perseverance though,
Yes,
bro. You
Lord.
fought through that shit.
I had to.
My
bro. I
guy,
was on the spot.
yeah,
They looking
yeah.
at me. They waiting on me to say it.
Hey, I just had a quick question.
Talk to me.
Because I was wondering, I had a couple people ask me, where can they find us at?
Dude, I thought you would never ask. You can find us at builtbytheredstick.com.
Okay.
You can message us at builtbytheredstick@gmail.com or
Okay.
send an email. All platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Kick. We even got a newly Patreon now.
Patreon,
Yes.
okay.
Built by the Red Stick on all platforms.
All of them.
Patreon. Little $3. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Little $3. If you like what Miss Katie had to say, I'm sure she was worth a little $3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
If
about?
you want this fire content to keep coming,
And we're
It's gonna
gonna
keep coming
we're
in.
gonna add in where you get some exclusive perks in the Patreon, right? Like a date with Michael, or you know what I mean, some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like we're looking at different avenues and different areas to make the Patreon special. And also, if you're struggling, reach out to us because
indeed.
that's the most important thing. Like that's what we're here for. You don't have to suffer in silence. You're not alone. Allow us to love you until you can learn to love yourselves. Until then, we'll be back at the same time, at the same place, with the same producer. Built by the Red Stick, built by adversity, led by courage.
we love y'all.
Built by the Red Stick.